Your lesson essential question is, how can I use cause and effect to show and explain events in a historical text? So today, you're going to be able to explain events from a historical text using the cause and effect relationships. So we've been talking about cause and effect as a text structure. So the text will tell us, first of all, it's a historical text, so it'll tell us about people or events from history, and it will use cause and effect to tell the story. So things happen because of other things. The cause occurs first, leading to an event. The event then results in consequences or effects. So again, things are happening because of other things. We talked about some of the signal words that we can find or use in our writing when we're talking about historical texts. We might see therefore, reason, this led to, best reason, because or because of. Since it's raining, I need an umbrella. As a result of the rain, I'm bringing an umbrella. So that if it's raining, I won't get wet. If it's raining, then I'll bring an umbrella. On account of. Over here, we have questions that we can ask ourselves as we're reading historical text. Because something happened, what might result? So because this happened, what could happen after that because of it? What caused the character to behave that way? So what caused the people that this text is about to act the way they did? If we changed blank, what would happen? Because of something, which of the following will happen? So when we're reading historical texts, we want to follow these steps. As you read, look for something that happened in the text. So we'll find an event that's important. Find one of those key details. Think about how it happened, what made it happen, or the reason it occurred. This is the cause. So we're finding something that happened and figuring out why. Think about what happened next, identifying the results. This is the effect. We're going to start this story today. It's called All Aboard, Elijah McCoy's Steam Engine, and it is a true story, so it is a historical text. As we're reading, we're going to stop and talk about some of the causes and effects in the story. Summer days were mowing days in Colchester, Ontario. Elijah McCoy watched his father cut the tall grass. He was waiting for the machine to break. When it did, he jumped for joy. Elijah was only 6, but already he was good at tinkering with toys. So, I'm going to ask you, why was Elijah jumping for joy? Right, because the machine broke. So, the cause of him jumping for joy is because the machine broke. He likes to tinker with things. He likes to play with things and fix things. Elijah McCoy was born in 1844. His parents had come to Canada on the Underground Railroad. They didn't talk much about the slave days. Elijah and his 11 brothers and sisters kept them busy. Elijah's mother and father saved every penny they could to send Elijah to school. At 16, he crossed the ocean to study in Scotland. Why did Elijah cross the ocean? You probably said so that he could study in Scotland. So why did he cross the ocean? So he could study in Scotland. Elijah had a dream. He wanted to work with machines. He wanted to become a mechanical engineer. So, why did his parents save money so that he could go to school? I want you to remember that, what you said, because that's what you're going to be talking about in your discussion post. So they're saving money for a reason, and you're going to be writing about that reason. So remember what you said. In 1866, Elijah finished school in Scotland. His family now lived in Michigan. One day, a locomotive rolled into the station with Elijah on board. His mind was crackling with ideas. In Michigan, he was going to be an engineer. Elijah went looking for work at the Michigan Central Railroad. "It takes learning to be an engineer," said the boss, spitting at Elijah's feet. "I got ash cat work if you want it. Ain't hard. You bail it in. You grease the pig." "Excuse me?" said Elijah. "You shovel coal into the firebox," replied the boss slowly. "You oil the wheels, you oil the bearings. It's not hard." So, why did Elijah go to Michigan? So the cause of him going to Michigan was because his family now lived in Michigan. Why is the boss spitting at Elijah's feet and telling him he has ash cat work for him if he wants it? We all know Elijah doesn't want to be doesn't want that kind of work. He wants to be an engineer. But why is the boss telling him that he'll give him a job shoveling coal? Yeah, so he's saying it takes learning to be an engineer. He doesn't actually believe that Elijah went to school. So he's telling him he can shovel coal, he can oil the wheels and the bearings. He's giving him work that's not hard. So you're going to go answer a discussion post today, and then tomorrow we'll finish reading this text.